Hello everyone, in this video we will visit the house of Mary in Ephesus, Turkey. The house of Virgin Mary is located on the top of Mount Koressos near Ephesus in Turkey. A long, winding, beautiful drive up the mountains brings us to the site, the interior of the house. On the way to the shrine, visitors pass a keyhole-shaped baptismal pool, larger than one located at the Basilica in Ephesus. It is thought that an early community of Christians may have lived or were baptized here in the seclusion of escape the nearby Romans. The shrine is not extensively large, but may be described as the modest chapel. The house of Virgin Mary was made entirely of stones and dates back to the 4th century AD. The preserved stones and construction date back to the Apostolic Age, as consistent as other preserved buildings from that time, but with minor additions such as garden landscapes and devotional additions outside the shrine. The property was restored in 1940s after it had fallen into ruins. These days, only the central part of the house and the room to the right of the altar are open to the pilgrims. The house was declared the shrine of Virgin Mary by Pope John Paul II in 1980s. Every year, a pilgrimage and ceremony take place to honor Mary's Assumptions. Upon entrance to the chapel, a pilgrim is met by one single large room where the altar, along with the large statue of Blessed Virgin Mary, is prominently displayed in the center. On the right side, a smaller room lies traditionally associated with the actual room where the Virgin Mary is believed to have slept. Marian tradition holds that some form of running water used to flow like a canal in the smaller room where the Virgin Mary slept and rested, leading to the present drinking fountain outside the building structure. On October 18, 1881, relying on the descriptions of the Book of Brentano based on his conversations with Emmerich, a French priest, the Abbé Julien Gouillet discovered a small stone building on the mountain overlook the Aegean Sea and the ruins of ancient Ephesus in Turkey. He believed it was a house described in the Emmerich and where the Virgin Mary had lived the final years of her life. Abbé Gouillet's discovery was not taken seriously by most people, but 10 years later, urged by Sister Marie de Menda-Grancy, D.C., two Lazarist missionaries, Father Pullen and Father Jung from Smyrna, rediscovered the building on July 29, 1891. Using the same source for the guide, they learned that four-walled, roofless rooms had been revered for a long time by members of the mountain village of the Syrians, 17 kilometers distant, who were descended from the early Christians of Ephesus. The house is called Panaya Kapulu mean doorway to the Virgins. Every year pilgrimage to the site on August 15, the day on which most of Christian would celebrated Mary's Dormition Assumption. Sister Marie de Montmorency was named Foundress of Mary's House by the Catholic Church and was responsible for acquiring, restoring, and preserving Mary's House and surrounding areas of the mountain from 1891 until her death in 1915. The discovery revived the strengthened Christian traditions dating from the 12th century, the tradition of Ephesus, which has been competed with the oldest Jerusalem tradition about the place of the Blessed Virgin's Dormition. Due to the actions of the Pope Leo XIII in 1896 and Pope John XXIII in 1961, the Catholic Church first removed plenary indulgences from the Church of Domination in Jerusalem and then bestowed them at all time in the pilgrims to Mary House in Ephesus. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like my video. Please subscribe, give it a thumb up, like to support my channel. Thank you so much.